Starting live video, okay. Go.
Hi, my Facebook world and my friends and family. You guys, I want to welcome you. I am, first of all, in the kitchen of Patti Wieland and Ralph. I am out at their beautiful farmhouse, but I am sitting here with one of my dear friends, Patricia King. Now, Patricia, this beautiful woman is a mentor of mine. She is a close friend of mine and a prayer partner. And we have been loving life together for several years now. But I want you to hear Patricia's story. This beautiful woman is now 75 years old. She has been activating her body with Nrf2, Nrf1, ProBio, and actually she takes our protein mix for probably at least 3 years now, maybe a little more, almost since I began this Nrf2 activation and the program with the company I'm in right now. Now, Patricia, you have just recently visited one of your eye doctors. Now, first of all, Patricia, she's on no medication. She's not on that pharma stuff that most people her age are on. She's not on any other supplements. She literally is just on our supplements, but she has recently gone to her optometrist, and I want her to share her story with you, my friends, of what's gone on in her body and her life within the last 3 years. So Patricia, just share your story.
Well, about 5 years ago, I had cataract surgery. And so every year, to make sure everything's going well with that, I go in and visit my optometrist once a year. And I call him Dr. Mark. He has a long, fun name that I can't pronounce. And so I call him Dr. Mark. But one of the things he does is he checks our blood pressure and our eye pressure as part of the eye examination. And he told me this year that as he was checking my vitals, that my blood pressure was down, and it was down lower than it ever had been in the last 5 years. And that my eyes were healthier than anybody in his whole practice.
Now, we've got one other story to tell, because there was a few years back where Patricia went through some things that were happening with her legs. And share with our world that's out there, what do you believe was going on when you were laid up for a season, but you knew what was happening in your body because where you are today?
My legs and my feet the skin started tearing and bleeding, and if I would touch them, if they would itch, I would scratch them, and then the skin would break down and bleed, and it would stay broken. And so I found out through a naturopath that I had too many chemicals, unnatural chemicals in my body through many surgeries and life circumstances. And so I was connected with Patti and with Becky, and they got me on the Protandim. So for 2 years, I was bedridden because my feet and my legs were bleeding and the skin was tearing, and there was nothing to stop this process. But in that time frame, I was diligently every day taking my complement of activators, and it helped to push the process along. My naturopath told me he didn't think I would survive the process. He is astounded that I'm alive today and my skin is healed.
Yeah. So you guys, what we want to say today is that our Nrf1, Nrf2, our ProBio, what we have does not heal or mitigate or cure or prevent anything. But what we want you to know, what Patricia even is here to share with you, is that amazing things take place in your body at every age when you activate your own body's defenses. And that is exactly what Nrf1, Nrf2 are probio, because gut health is your body's health. And to switch on your cells, which were being toxic, to now being activated and removing all those toxins that are in your body, it's amazing what happens when you activate your own body's defenses. She is here today, alive, vibrant, beautiful, and still being able to be a part of my life and Patti Wieland's life to mentor us today, because her body is activated. You guys, it was not big pharma that came along and masked what was going on in her body, in her eyes. Actually, one thing you didn't share about what your eye doctor said was that there is no macular degeneration going on in her eyes. As a matter of fact, what did he say about the health of your eyes?
He said, I'm the only one in his practice that isn't taking medication and has eyes as healthy as mine.
At your age.
At my age.
You guys, this is why we love to share about this. Washington State University calls what we are doing in our bodies. Now, she is the age like of my mother, so I love her like a family member. So I'm the next generation, my children and grandchildren. So we're talking 4 generations activating your bodies. Washington State University calls this the most extraordinary therapeutic and the most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. Wouldn't you want to know about this? I think this is something that you guys need to know about.